Today on Moving Day, we help a family from Cheshire up sticks and move to their dream French property.
It's my chateau.
But with a holiday letting business to run as well, have they bitten off more than they can chew?
Have you got any experience of running a gîtes at all?
No, in a word.
Bienvenue to this brand new series of Moving Day. I'm Sally Gray.
Je suis Gavin Lowe, and today we're in Cheshire to meet a family who are opting for a change of home. Not only that, lifestyle and country too.
Yes, in just a couple of days' time they're moving lock, stock and barrel from a picture-perfect English country cottage to their very own French chateau.
Très bien, non?
Oh oui, bien sûr, mon ami.
Français!
Pas trop vite.
Meet the Needhams. David currently works from home as an IT consultant. Wife Nikki is a busy mum who runs her own interior and soft furnishings business. The kids are football fanatic Jake, who's 9, and 6-year-old prima ballerina Pippa.
They live in a cottage and barn conversion set in an acre of perfectly manicured garden in Kingsley, 15 miles northeast of Chester. But after 7 years here, they're making a big move.
The Needhams have bought the 15th century Chateau de Gourat, complete with pool and 5 up-and-running holiday gîtes in the Charente region of southwest France.
They need to pack, load and move themselves, 2 kids and the entire contents of a 4-bedroom house 630 miles to their new home by Friday.
It's Monday morning and we're here to help them.
Bonjour, bonjour.
The French way, how are you doing?
Lovely to meet you. How are you all? Are you okay?
Fine, I think.
I think we're about as ready as we're ever going to be.
Yeah, because it's just 3 days' time now, isn't it?
We're sort of panicking now about whether we've actually packed enough and how much is left to do.
And you've got some unusual pieces like this.
Yeah.
Have a quick wander around the house to see if there's anything else that's a bit strange that might involve some advanced packing.
I think a lot of bubble wrap is necessary for that.
Oh, I think so. And I shall see you later. Au revoir, that's it.
And listen, Gavin, tiens, toi, bien. Behave yourself.
Of course.
Beautiful. Behave yourself. You know, this is a huge life-changing experience for you, isn't it? This big adventure over to France.
Yeah.
Why have you come to this decision?
I think we just wanted to have a less high-pressure lifestyle, a more relaxed sort of lifestyle for the kids. Better weather during the summer, a longer summer, a shorter winter. It was really just getting a more simplistic lifestyle, I think, is what we were looking for.
Judging by the photos, it looks like the Needham family are very active, which will suit the new lifestyle once they get to France. Now, the house they're moving out of, quite old as well, like the one they're going into. Lots of big, chunky furniture, which will look at home in the new place as well. Onto the living room, very low ceilings here because of the age of the building that we're in. Lots of period features with the beams going around the outside, and this fantastic log-burning stove as well to keep them warm in the winter months.
So there are 5 gîtes that come with your chateau. Now, a gîte is a small self-catering holiday cottage in a rural area, and you've got 5 of these little gîtes. Have you got any experience of running a gîte at all?
No, in a word.
And their knowledge of the language isn't that hot either. To help the family learn the lingo for when they go over there, they've got all these post-it notes stuck around on all kinds of things, on the windows, on... And this one, c'est un escalier. This is a staircase. And finally upstairs. Now, Nikki enjoys a little bit of interior decorating. All this is her handiwork with these leaves stuck to the wall, very neutral colours. This room here, fit for a princess, and it is a princess's room. Very bold, very, very bright. I think Sally Gray could stay in this room.
It seems to me that you're both incredibly excited about it and positive about it.
Well, there's so much to do, and it's not a short-term plan. It's very, very long-term, and it is really exciting, really exciting. Can't wait now.
So Mum and Dad are happy, but the Charente's a lot further from Liverpool. Young Jake will be far from his favourite football team.
So what about the kids? Because this is a big decision to sort of take them away from their school and all their friends.
When we first started, we thought it would be cruel to do it to them, but now we feel it would be cruel not to do it because they're just going to have a wonderful way of life out there.
The Needhams are due to fly out to France in 3 days. Their stuff will go ahead of them in a 17.5-tonne truck and 10-tonne trailer tomorrow. But the truck won't fit in the drive and would block the narrow lane. Instead, the removal team need to pack and ferry several loads up and down the lane in a smaller van. It's a process known as transshipping and makes the move more expensive as a result.
They are, in effect, doing the removal twice. So they're putting it in one van, they've got to take it up again, put it on the next van, and yeah, that's all part and parcel of the cost.
A tidy sum of £7,710. That also includes packing up the more delicate items for the journey to France. Ah, the life of an international removals man.
Right, you two, what are you up to?
We're just wrapping up the sofas so they don't get no marks on it or nothing.
These are like big sort of giant envelopes, like jiffy bags that you put stuff into, aren't they?
Yep.
Have you ever slept in them?
A few times.
And get more than one inside?
2 of us.
A bit of sauciness on the move. The two of you together?
Yeah. Top and tail.
OK, Nicole, show me your lovely new chateau.
Right, well, this is the actual main chateau itself. That tower is part of the chateau, but that is the church, which is set right beside the chateau. This is the end of the gîtes here. This is gîte 5. And then we have the bergerie here, which we're going to convert during the winter. And
What is a bergerie?
A bergerie is where the sheep herder, goat herder would keep their sheep. It's rather deep in what sheep provide.
That's unfortunate. Who will be cleaning that out?
David.
But for the time being at least, David's keeping his hands clean.
Ah, there you are.
Oh, hi Gavin.
How's it going, mate?
Oh, all right, I'm just doing some last-minute changes to the website.
Even though the holiday gîtes are fully booked for the next couple of months, computer whiz David has created a new website to help continue to attract a steady flow of customers.
So has the fact that it's actually a going concern, has that bumped up the price?
Yes, very much so. That does reflect the fact that it's an ongoing business with a good, well-established turnover. The cachet of having a chateau is something that you don't see in a lot of gîte complexes. Generally, they are just converted farm buildings, whereas this has that cachet attached to a chateau.
Is it true there's already going to be customers staying in the gîtes? Yes. So how does that work? Do you suddenly sort of take over and change the rules, or what?
Well, we move in one day, and the next day we do changeover of 2 of the gîtes, which is going to be very interesting, having never done it before. So probably be instructing the kids to get the bedding off the beds, running around with mops.
And me, I'll be there to help.
Oh,
I could
good.
be your
We'll need you.
chambermaid.
Now, out of the kitchen, obviously it's a built-in kitchen, it's going to be staying. Appliance-wise, what are you bringing with you?
The range is staying.
The oven's staying?
Yeah, we're not taking dishwasher or anything like that. It's just the small things like kettles, microwaves.
Smaller appliances?
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, and obviously, you know, the plugs are going to be different when you're over there.
Yeah, Euro plugs, yes, but they've all got to be changed, so...
Oh, a job for Gav then. Upstairs, Nikki and I are boxing up the bathroom.
Now, what do you think you're going to miss the most in terms of stuff in Britain?
Chinese takeaways is a big thing for me, actually.
What about the basics that you get down at the local supermarket? I mean, the tea is very different over there. You know, every time you go to France, you just want a good cup of tea. Can you find it? No.
There's a confession, actually.
What is that?
I've packed a whole box full of tea to take.
Have you? Favourite brand of tea? How big is the box? You
Quite big.
I mean, for the people coming out, the clientele, especially if they're British, they will love and adore the fact you've got normal tea. Normal
I don't know whether it's going to be for them.
Now, you might think when moving to the continent, you have to get all new appliances for your kitchen, even your lounge, stereos and things like that, but this is not the case. Very simple to rectify them, so they'll be able to work over on the continent, in this case France. All you need to do is just get a new plug. Now, this is a typical Euro plug. You can use these Spain, Italy, France, they're all pretty much the same. Left-hand side, as the cable goes inside, this is the live. Right-hand side, there'll be the neutral, and the earth pin is clearly marked up.
Continental plugs can be hard to track down in the UK. David brought plenty on his last visit to the chateau. They could have just used travel adapters, but remember, this is a move for good.
We're going with the intention, speak French, eat French, just do everything. We're hoping even to buy a French car once ours go, and we can, you know, no, you've got to do it properly. All or nothing. Both feet first.
What do you think? Good move or bad move?
For the family, I think it's a brave move and a rather risky one because they've never ran a holiday letting company before, so it's all new for them. But I think they're going to really throw themselves into it 100%. Also, they don't really speak much French, so hopefully they'll pick up the lingo pretty quick.
David's very entrepreneurial. I think he'll throw himself into any project. In this case, it's going to be the Chateau. I think they're going to be fine.
Absolutely. If it all goes horribly poire-shaped, it's only about 1,000 kilometres from home, isn't it?
We better leave now then. On the bike, Sal. Oh, I learned that on the plane.
Coming up, the Needhams make it to France.
How does it feel? Fantastic. It's sunny. It's sunny.
But the purchase of the Chateau isn't done and dusted yet.
Well, Sally,
What?
there's been a few complications.
Well, it's day 2 of the Needham family's big pack-up for France. This afternoon, they're moving all their belongings out of their family home here in Cheshire, and in less than 48 hours, they'll be in their new Chateau en France. Nikki's going to be too busy over the next few days to think about herself, so I've nipped round to the local supermarket to stock up on some emergency supplies to keep her happy.
Meanwhile, we're getting stuck in back at the house. With the lorry leaving for France this afternoon, there's still masses to be loaded up, including David's pride and joy.
That's the toy out of the garage. Now, he's got over an acre here to tend to, and when he gets to France, he's going to have 12 times as much. That's a lot of work. You need this. He said it's a good bit of garden kit. I think it's his toy, personally. To take this over to France, it can go on the lorry with the rest of the stuff, but you do have to drain the fuel out of it, which is done here. Also, any other petrol-driven kit for the garden, like this chainsaw, that'll have to be drained of fuel. This one's already done. And just give it a little bit of a spray up before you pack it up. So just bubble wrap around here and then a bit of card around the whole thing just to stop it getting damaged. For your other garden kit, for spades, forks, anything like that, just get some disinfectant in the water, give them a good scrub just in case there's anything nasty living on them. Lay them on the lawn to dry, give them a quick oil up as well, and then wrap them up. Now, you're not wrapping them up to protect these, just that if you can imagine something like that in the back of the truck, it's going quite a few miles. If this gets thrown about, it might pierce through any kind of wrapping, so you do go around it several times. And it won't damage itself, it will damage anything else you've got on that truck.
Right, first up, sun protection. Very important because we're moving to a warmer climate, and the girls especially are very fair. Now what I'm looking for is top whack on the factor front. And there we have it, beautiful, 60. Great for kids, all the family, and it's water resistant. I like it. Now, when you go abroad, the first thing that usually goes to pot is your hair. And I know that Nikki is very partial to her little styling brush. And it'd be awful if she ran out of some of these gas cartridges. Must get her them because I know for a fact she won't be able to get them down the local corner shop in Gurat. That ain't going to happen. Plus, you want to protect your hair from the sun a little bit as well. Here we go, perfect. Repair and protect for dry, summer damaged hair. I like it. Shampoo and conditioner. Parfait.
It's not just the family Nikki has to look after. She's got 5 gîtes to think about too.
What I thought we'd do is get maybe a couple of familiar products to sort of help them on their way, and a good all-purpose antibacterial cleaning spray is an absolute must in my cleaning regime. And I would think maybe a cream cleaner is a good thing, and that one will smell nice and fresh.
Not forgetting a little treat to keep the kids sweet. My basket of supplies should help avoid any sunburn, hair disasters or chambermaiding horrors during the move.
Up at the top of the lane, the trucks are filling up fast. They're due to set off in a matter of hours. The Needhams will follow in 2 days, but until then, they're in limbo.
Lunchtime, we completed on the sale of here, so we don't own here anymore.
Ooh.
And the solicitor then had to transfer the money from the sale here to HiFix, the currency brokers.
Now they've sold their home, the Needhams are keeping everything crossed that the money gets to the French notary, or notaire, in time for the property contracts to be signed on arrival.
That's practically it. It's time to say au revoir.
It certainly is.
May we?
Mais oui, bien sûr. Au revoir.
The house is empty, everything's packed up and en route to France.
The Needham family have spent their final day in England with Nikki's mum.
Oh, hi, yes, can I order a takeaway, please? Yeah.
And it's a last chance for a favourite Chinese dinner.
Some spring rolls. Yeah. Crispy seaweed.
Yeah, look over there, that's it.
For Jake and Pippa, it's the final chance to hang out with their Cheshire school chums. Soon they'll be thrown into the deep end, speaking French at the local village school.
It was quite sad leaving school today, the children's last day in school, but lots of positive feeling from everybody. It was great, lots of hugs and kisses, and we'll see you soon.
I am going to miss Ben McGuinness, Jordan Stockdale, Oliver Hallett.
I'm going to miss Stephanie, Lucian, John Samantha and Laura.
Simon Stubbs, James Faint, George Waring.
And Chloe and Jasmine Number.
Joshua Stenson, and that's it.
And Jasmine Number are identical twins. Can't tell the difference.
It's going to be a big day tomorrow. I really, really do hope that the money's going to be at the notaires. Although I'm not dwelling on it too much. I think you just really need to just hope it's going to be there. It'd be nice if it is. It will mean that we'll be able to move in on Friday.
It's the big day. We're taking the one direct daily flight from Manchester to Bordeaux. Nikki's mum Audrey and David's mum Doris are coming out for a fortnight to help the family settle in.
There we are. Good morning.
Bonjour. Trolley range.
Ça va?
Morning, how you doing? Now, we've got to make sure you've got everything. Have you got your passports?
Passports, check tickets.
Tickets? Got tickets? Phrase book?
Children.
Yes.
Two Annies.
Grandmothers? Two off. That's everything on the list.
Yep.
You all ready for this?
Oh yes, yes, definitely.
It's kind of a little bit more than just a holiday, this, isn't it? It's like a whole new way of life. Bring it on.
Yeah, I mean, to the taxi driver in the car, it's like, well, where are you going to? How long are you going for? Well, we're going for good.
Come on, guys. All right, Pip? Off you.
It's a 1 hour and 50-minute flight. The Needhams hope to complete on the sale of their chateau this afternoon and move in tomorrow. But unless that money's been transferred from the UK, there could be problems.
I'd like to give a very special welcome on board today to the Needham family, formerly of Cheshire. The Needhams are moving full-time to France to run a chateau and gîtes complex in the Cheshire region. And we'd just like to wish them all the very best of luck in the new enterprise. Thank you.
Did you say?
Jake and I are taking the opportunity to do some last-minute cramming.
Cette place est occupée.
Glass est occupé.
Bon.
Bonjour.
Réserve-t-il cette place?
Bonjour. Bonjour.
How does it feel?
Fantastic. It's sunny. It's sunny.
It's magnifique. With all the baggage off safe and sound, there's just one major thing playing on Nikki's mind.
No, I'm just hoping the money's there.
Yeah.
That's really, really it now. Hoping the money's there. Can't wait. Want to get over. Want to see it. Want to see the sunflowers.
Well, that shouldn't be a problem. It's a 1.5 hour drive to the Charente. The region lies 300 miles southwest of Paris between Bordeaux and the Dordogne region, popular with British tourists. The Charente's main industry is agriculture and, in particular, field upon field of sunflowers.
With time to kill before the big meeting with the notary, we've popped in to see Tim Williams, who's already been an invaluable source of advice to David and Nikki.
Hi Tim, nice to see you again.
Hi, Tim.
Nice
You're
to see you
okay?
again. Yeah, fine, thank you.
They're back.
Back again, one more time. Couldn't resist it.
But for good this time.
Yes, forever.
Tim's been running his gîte complex for 3 years. In fact, it was his How to Run a Gîte course that helped encourage the Needhams to up sticks from the UK in the first place.
So, Tim, did you take over mid-season the day before a changeover?
We did. The day we arrived, our first customers arrived. So
Wow.
we're in a similar situation to you, and our truck arrived at the same time as they arrived in their car. And it was great fun.
I don't feel so
You'll
bad now.
enjoy it. What you'll find is that holidaymakers will leave first thing on Saturday morning. So that gives you several hours to clean the place out completely from top to bottom, inside and out, before the new holidaymakers arrive. They're completely exhausted, the kids are fractious, they want something to drink, they want something to eat. So what we do is we provide a hamper on the table ready for them with some cold stuff in the fridge. We tell them where the pool is and let them relax.
Lovely for the guests, but the Needhams will be working their socks off.
Because you have the lawns to do, you have the flowers to plant or the roses to cut, as well as the toilets to clean, the bathrooms to clean, the kitchen to clean.
Ooh, the glamorous side of things.
Oh, absolutely. This is marigolds around the U-bend, definitely.
Can't wait, but it won't get to that unless the money for the chateau comes through.
Right, this here is the office of the notaire, where the Needhams have come to finalise the purchase of the chateau and the gîtes. Now, the legal procedure over here is quite different from the UK, because here in France, the buyers and the sellers both have to be in the same room at the same time to sign on the dotted line and to iron out any last-minute sort of problems or anything. So it's bon chance the Needhams.
So we are waiting for the agent, Gerard.
Yes. In for the vendor. And they are coming. But I have good news for you. We have received the money just this afternoon.
That's très bien. It's très bien.
That's a huge relief. But there's still reams of paperwork to be checked before the Needhams and the chateau's current owners complete the purchase.
You have a plan for me.
Yes.
And this, the new parcels.
We can check.
Oui. Is this underground?
I don't think so. A pipe. A big pipe. For water.
D'accord.
The people selling the chateau, who are also British, have just arrived. It could be a tense meeting, so I'm not allowed in.
Here they come. Hello there, what happened? Come on, give us the news. Put me out of my misery.
Well, Sally,
what?
There's been a few complications.
I'm so worried for you. What on earth has gone on?
It's all ours now.
Yes! Oh, congratulations! I tell you what, I am so relieved. I'd be worried sick. Be like my children in an exam or something. The relief on both of your faces is just such a picture. I'm so delighted for you. Shattered. But listen, it's yours now. You know, this is it. Your new life, your new dream life. Exciting.
Absolutely, yeah. It all starts here.
3 days ago, the Needhams moved out of their 4-bedroom cottage set in an acre of rolling Cheshire countryside. They sold it for £550,000.
They're moving into a 15th century chateau in the Charente region of France. It comes with its own pool, 5 holiday-let gîtes and 12 acres of garden and woodland. The price, €1 million or £670,000. And they can look forward to moving in tomorrow.
Wow.
Well, it is time now, 7:30. We've been up since 3 o'clock this morning. It's been absolutely hectic, exhausting day, but we finally finished at the notaire's and we thought we'd just have a little drive up to have a look at Chateau de Gurat. And well, I think it just speaks for itself. It's absolutely magnificent. We're over the moon. Absolutely delighted. What about you?
I'm just stunned.
So, in honour of this momentous occasion, cheers.
Cheers, big ears.
Coming up, David and Nikki finally take possession of their very own chateau.
Fantastic.
I feel like it's somebody else's, actually. It doesn't feel like it's mine.
Well, this is it. The big day has arrived at last.
Yes, it's day.
Oh yes, yesterday afternoon, very late on, David and Nikki completed on the purchase of their dream 15th century chateau.
And I hope they're here to meet us because I can't wait to get inside and have a good look round.
This whole place is beyond beautiful. It's like we're on the set of a film. It's stunning.
Nous sommes très excited, Sally.
Oh, très bien, Gavin. Bonjour.
Bonjour.
Bonjour. Ça va ce matin? Oh.
How are you?
Sally, Gavin.
Wonderful. How are you?
It's
lovely to see you.
Chateau Gurat.
Oh, merci.
So what does that mean?
It means welcome to the Chateau Gurat.
I knew that. I was
Shall
just
we get
testing
in
you.
there?
Oui.
Dying to see.
Come
You're
on.
looking
Very
so at home
impressive.
already, the way you're standing under this beautiful archway. Look at that lovely emblem. Right, here we go. Oh, look at the stone. It's so cool in here.
Oh, fantastic.
It's beautiful.
This is like the ground floor of the place you've just left. It's huge.
I have got a serious property envy here. This is just stunning. Look at that fireplace.
And there's another one just like it, just above it on the next floor.
Oh, you're showing
In
off
fact,
now.
you'll probably get confused between this room and the next room, but the next one, the fireplace, is more grand.
The view there. Beautiful windows. That's just stunning.
And you've got the original Stones Avian sink in the corner here.
Sit here and do your dishes.
Absolutely.
Out of the view. Oh, what a fabulous kitchen.
This is huge.
Isn't it?
I've got keys for all the gîtes and the keys for gates and the different doors in the chateaus. But the previous owners have just told me they've never used the keys, they've never locked the place. So,
Really? So even when the people come to stay here, they don't have to be locked into the
Never
gîtes?
locked the place.
So Nikki, the kitchen, is this your pride and joy?
Oh, well, I just think a nice big family kitchen, nice big table. I can see homework being done after school and nice family meals, friends coming to stay, and nice big table for us all to share it at. Yeah. Well, this is going to be our lounge.
Oh.
And have you seen the fireplace with the...
Oh, wow.
Have you ever seen such big logs in your life?
Oh, yes.
Big fire.
Big roaring open fire in the winter.
This is when you can shout from the rooftops. Go on, this is my chateau!
That's the boundary. You can see in the distance the tall trees at the end by the river.
It's almost as far as the eye can see, isn't it?
It's lovely, isn't it?
The master bedroom is equally impressive. And right at the top are 3 more bedrooms and the chateau's unique selling point, the perfectly restored 15th century turret.
Just look at this. Little tower. It's wonderful, isn't it?
This is beautiful. Why are we whispering? It's so special. It's just the most magnificent property.
Yeah, really, really thrilled. I feel like it's somebody else's, actually. It doesn't feel like it's mine.
It's the first time grandmas Audrey and Doris have seen inside too. Will they give it their seal of approval?
This is going to be our lounge. And I don't know what else it's going to be.
Ballroom?
Yeah. It's going to be our lounge and ballroom.
It's absolutely beautiful when you do see it.
We can't really envisage the...
You say the pictures weren't very good, weren't they? No, they don't...
They don't do it justice.
No, they don't represent it at all.
No.
You can't really see what's going on. But it's lovely and cool in here as well.
Yes. I don't know what you're saying, winter.
At long last, the removal truck has arrived after a gruelling 3-day, 630-mile or 1,013-kilometre journey from Kingsley to Gourat. The lads couldn't quite get the lorry into the drive in Cheshire, but fingers crossed it'll get through the gates here. It's made it, and just as well.
Très bon. Got the truck through the gates, which is good news.
Just about.
The options were, we've got to let them know at home, options were to go and buy a great big hammer and take the gate posts out.
Or a big wheelbarrow, and just barrow it all in.
10 minutes, half an hour.
With that sorted, removal men David and Danny have got the rest of today and tomorrow morning to unload.
We can bring anything for the kitchen and anything small through this way, but obviously that door is very, very small. You're not going to get sofas and things like that through there.
Now, here the Grand Mère. How was the grand tour?
Brilliant.
Is it what you expected it would be?
No, more so. Just a bit unbelievable. Well, I think it's just so big, much bigger than you imagine.
So you ladies already beginning to enjoy the grand life. I mean, it really is, you know, what dreams are made of.
We'll have to be the grand arms of the
The gîte's 23 guests and young Jake seem to be lapping it up too. There's a kids' sandpit come play area, but the former owners have taken the climbing frame away with them. Maybe I can help there.
So, Monsieur Gavin, what do you think of the old place? Isn't it fab?
I've got to say, it is a fantastic building.
It's magnifique. It's beautiful.
And the views, the land that surrounds it as well, tip-top.
I tell you what's great as well is the fact that the place is obviously doing very well business-wise. It's very busy, lots of people around.
It is very good
Enjoying
indeed.
the sunshine and the pool.
But it's not a holiday for everyone. Like the majority of moves from the UK to the continent, this removal company has organised some extra local muscle to speed the job up.
In spite of the hot weather, the team are still powering away.
Our bedroom.
I'm sure the waft of food coming from inside the guest wing of the chateau isn't helping either.
Nicky, get you with the oven gloves on.
Well, yes, we're having to cook a bit of dinner for tonight, I'm afraid, because we're in the gîtes, the other side of the chateau, because we actually haven't got an oven in that side.
That's right, that little space was missing there. So using an oven belonging to one of the gîtes. This is the gîte.
Yeah. Well, this is the other side of the chateau officially, but we will be letting it out in about 3 weeks' time.
And is it a furnished gîte?
It will be a furnished gîte, but at the moment it's a semi-furnished gîte.
Come show me round. Come on then. Oh, this is fantastic.
Oh, it's gorgeous, isn't it? Have you seen the fireplace as well? It's absolutely beautiful.
Bet you've got some mad plans for this place.
Got tons of ideas that have been stored up here for a long time, and actually somewhere in the depths of all those boxes there's my Bible, my book, that has had all my notes and lots of measurements and little ideas I've had all scribbled in over the last few months that we've been waiting to come here. So no, I'm fine.
Every room you go into, you just want to kind of throw your arms out and go, I love this place, and spin and shout. You still haven't shouted, it's my chateau.
I know, I don't think the people in the gîtes at the moment if I did that.
Let's just calm it a bit. Remember, we have got customers here. Thank you.
It's my chateau.
So, David, this is where it all goes down.
Oh, yes.
Meanwhile, we lads have come out to talk dirty. Being in a remote area means the chateau has its own septic tank. It works like a giant underground compost heap, with all the waste from the chateau and gîtes being broken down by natural chemical processes.
Good news. Let's have a little look at it, because these things are quite huge, aren't they?
Yep.
Right, let's have a look. This is television, not smell-o-vision.
Okay, well, surprisingly, that doesn't smell at all.
That isn't bad, actually, is it? A little bit of a whiff, but not too bad. Now, there's a few kind of things you've got to avoid getting down these.
Yep.
And one of the things you mentioned, you've got a grease trap up there.
That's right, yep.
So that will stop all the fats from cooking.
Yep.
And non-biodegradable products and things, stop it getting through straight away.
Yep.
And obviously, your family, you can brief them what you can and what you can't, put down the plug, put down the toilet and so forth. How are you going to deal with it for the other 5 gîtes? I
know that the previous owners have left some information packs through, and it is in there. I don't know whether there's any signs in the toilets, because it's basically what they say is you know, what you eat can go down the toilet, and that's pretty much it.
Something that's a definite no-no is the disposal of certain medicines.
One of the big problems, though, is that if you have anybody putting any antibiotics down the toilet, that can actually wipe out the whole system.
All the enzymes, obviously, they'll just kill them off, won't they?
Yeah, so I mean, it can be absolutely devastating. And then it's a question of getting somebody in, pumping it out and starting again.
Although both the lorry and trailer were filled to the gunnels, there's no danger of David and Nicky running out of room. Furniture that looked big and chunky of the old place barely touches the sides here.
Salon manger.
Salle à manger, cela.
Salle à manger.
Comme je le disais.
Chambre de.
Chambre de.
Oui, salle à manger, chambre de.
Audrey's getting into the French way of things too.
I'm practicing treading the grapes, so that when we have the wine, when the grapes mature, I can come and tread for them to produce their wine, because they have a row of grapes in a vineyard down the road.
The chateau's been at the centre of village life for over 500 years. The 30 or so weekly guests are important to the village with a population of just under 200. In such a small place, new arrivals can create quite a stir, especially when their 10-ton trailer is blocking the road. A farmer can't get his combine harvester through. Day one in the chateau and the Needhams are already having their first contretemps with the locals.
With all the commotion going on, I'm doing my bit for Anglo-French relations with a visit to Gurat's Mr. Big.
Now, this chap here is super important. He's le maire.
Oui.
What's going on in the community? Oh, bonjour.
Bonjour.
Je suis Sally.
Comment allez-vous?
Très bien, monsieur. Enchanté.
Bienvenue à Gua.
So, Yves Barbet-Masson, monsieur.
Voilà,
That is
voilà.
your full name.
That's my full name.
Lovely to meet you. Now, how will you welcome the family into this community?
Well, we expect from them that they understand what is the village and they live with the village. They take over from a family from your country who ran the place before, and they brought quite a lot for the village because now we have roughly 20 or 30 people during summer who stay there. We are a small village, you know, we are 187 people, that's not very big.
Not the kind of place you can park a Titanic trailer and get away with it. Just as well it hasn't upset the locals too much.
Well, it's been a really exciting moving day here at the Chateau today.
Things are definitely taking shape.
Yeah, still a lot more to be done though. And I tell you what's really caught my eye is the fact that poor Nikki is now having to cook in the oven in the gîtes as opposed to their own kitchen in the Chateau. And I'm thinking perhaps we get an oven for their Chateau warming gift.
Fantastic idea. I've got my work cut out tomorrow as well. The sandpit used to have a climbing frame on it. It's gone now. They've taken it with them. We've got to build a new one because it's advertised on the website saying a climbing frame, and it's all about expectations.
Yes, people expect to see that climbing frame when they arrive, and now you'll do it. It'll be perfect. And I'm thinking that tomorrow is actually changeover day. All the new guests will be arriving into the gîtes, so I think a lot of cleaning will be going on, and officially I might become
a French
maid for the day.
Ooh, that sounds good.
Yes. Right, should we go on that note?
I'm driving.
Ooh, wrong side for you. I'm sure it'll work.
Coming up, can we get through gîtes changeover day without any hitches?
And I get fruity with the locals.
Ça, c'est à force de taper dans le panneau de lit.
Oh, tap the man and what it gives you fertility?
Bonjour, bonjour.
Bonjour! It's the day after moving day.
And we're going to check if the Needhams have settled in nicely to their new chateau.
Let's see if they've slept.
Bonjour.
How are you?
How are you? Ça va?
Did you guys sleep well in the new chateau?
Not as well as I'd hoped. I'm really shattered today, but that's okay. We just had a bit of we had to juggle the beds around a bit, didn't we? Because we were short on mattresses, but that was okay. And the bedding, some of it was still on the truck, but it doesn't matter. You know, we got through and we're fine. There was enough beds in the end. So.
I slept like a log.
So what is happening today? What's the plan of attack?
Very, very busy day today. It's changeover day, so we've got to get some gîtes cleaned, and then Gavin and we need to get the play area sorted out as well. So.
What is wood again, Tommy?
Bois.
Bois. We need to go and get big lumps of bois and make a children's play area. Bois.
The unloading is nearly done, and almost everything from the cottage in Cheshire is now in the chateau in France. By law, removal men David and Danny need 9 hours rest before they're allowed to begin the long drive home.
Meanwhile, we've nipped off to the local timber merchant to pick up some of that bois for the kids' climbing frame.
Is this avec preservative?
We're taking 8 lengths of 4x3 treated for the A-frames and a big 8x3 piece for the top bar.
5 minutes from Chateau de Gurat is the market town of Villebois-la-Valette. Nikki and I have come to get some provisions to welcome today's new guests into the gîtes.
Isn't this a fabulous traditional market? I love it. Look at the rickety roof. I know, it's amazing, isn't it? It's just gorgeous.
Well, now look, what is the plan of attack? What do we need to put into these welcome packs?
Oh, honestly, Sally, I am so tired today. I really, at the moment, haven't got any more ideas other than I thought some flowers would be nice.
Pretty, yes.
We've got some wine to get put in the gîtes, so maybe some bread, some nice
fresh
local
bread.
jam.
Oh, yes.
Some eggs. Something useful.
Something useful. A little bit of fresh produce in there, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, well, let's get to it.
Okay, let's go.
That birdie.
Oh, I think this one's caught my eye, actually, Sally.
Isn't that lovely?
Yeah.
Look at that.
That sunflower is just so gorgeous.
It's so cheap, isn't it? I mean, this kind of thing back home would be like, 20 quid. Because you've got so many exotic flowers in there, but I suppose sunflowers are 10 a penny here. La confiture, monsieur.
Oh, and strawberry fraise. Oh, yes, yeah. 6 œufs, s'il vous plaît.
How do you say half a dozen?
Don't know if we know what the half a dozen is.
Yes, a demi-dozen.
Demi-dozen, huh?
Oh, yes.
Ah! You knew that.
I didn't know it was demi-dozen. I just made it up and put a French accent on it. Now look at all this we got for €7.
These are just wonderful, aren't
Isn't
they?
that great? Beautiful.
I just think it's fantastic.
Fish, the fresh fish. All this just like a couple of miles from the chateau.
I know. It's just ridiculous when you think we had such big towns close to us in England, and the stuff, the fresh produce is just fabulous.
You're going to get to test one? Testy-vous? Testy-me? Try one? One to test? Try? Okay. He's saying he wants to marry me. I love your strawberries, monsieur. Ton chapeau again.
Ça, c'est à force de taper dans le panneau de lit.
Oh, tap the man and what that gives you fertility?
Oui.
What?
Ça fait partir les cheveux.
Mission accomplished.
Well done, girls.
Not so fast, Sal. There's still masses to do. The girls have got to get back and clean the gîtes, and we've got a huge climbing frame and swings to build.
Now, David, we have got our work cut out for us today.
We have.
Now, how about A-frame at the end?
Yep.
Big girder coming off, because we've got the thicker timber, and then a little fort section at the other end. So I'm thinking if we have the two swings at this end, because it's nice soft sand underneath, and then the rope at the other end, and if we've got time, a little ladder going up to it as well. So if we get that other one cut out.
We too have got our work cut out. Just as well I've brought my trusty cleaning supplies from home.
Everything has to be right. New guests arriving.
What time are they arriving?
4 o'clock we have them coming.
Okay, well here's the good news. Here we have the Moving Day Britpack Survival Kit. And in here, under the Union Jack, lots of cleaning utensils for you and I. And
snacks for on the way.
Yes, a little bit of chocolate. Oh my goodness, it's slightly melted, it'll be fine. I've got floor cleaning equipment, scourers, even some chocolate spread for the kids for later.
Oh,
and some suntan lotion as well. Anyway, so we've got the cleaning stuff. Should we get cracking?
Absolutely.
Let's have a look and see what it's like inside.
Okay. Right then, let's have a look what we've got to do.
It smells a bit fussy, doesn't it?
Yeah, so we just have to check things out, like check the fridge out, give it a clean, make sure there isn't anything frozen in.
Look at that, you've got your cleaning hat on, you're ready for action. I think we should open the windows as well. It smells a bit...
Yeah, I think you're right, actually.
Manky. Lovely country air. Beautiful.
The tower part of the new climbing frame is taking shape. Now even treated wood will shrink and expand with temperature and humidity changes. So to ensure safety, David will need to check fixings monthly and tighten them up when necessary.
Right. First bedroom. Okay.
Oh, c'est très joli. Very pretty, isn't it? So we have to strip the beds? They've already been stripped, haven't they? That's not bad.
Actually, I don't think that one's been used. It's just this one here that needs doing.
The pressure's on. With a maximum weekly capacity of 33 guests booked in for the rest of the summer, Nikki will be responsible for the cleaning of up to 6 kitchens, 6 bathrooms and a whopping 16 bedrooms in the 6 hours between checkout and new guest arrival. And she won't have me there to help her either. The gîtes are spick and span and the welcome goodies are in place. All done, and we've still got a good hour until the new guests arrive.
At last, David and I have finished the play area, and I know the little people to test it out.
What do you think? You said you were going to test run these for me. Take a swing each. What do you think then, kids?
Good. Yeah. Good.
Just good.
Really good.
Not a bad afternoon's work.
No, well done, sir.
Thank you very much.
Very good.
Very good.
Yes, it's pretty impressive. And Sal's been busy as well in the kitchen. Right, kids, should we go have a look in the kitchen? Come on then, guys. Mind your head on the way in. I have to.
What is going on?
Come in, guys.
Entree à la... What's
got
this?
You guys do.
Come through. Come on, grannies.
Come on, everyone. We've got a petit cadeau to welcome you into your new chateau. Something that you were devastated about leaving back in Britain. We've got you a similar kind of thing. Voila! Oh!
Does it meet the expectations of the grannies?
It does. We'd be able to.
That's an okay from them. Whew. That was my only worry.
But listen, that is not all, is it, Gavin?
No. You've seen Sally and I cycling around, en français. So we've got you a little gift. This was ours, but now it's yours.
No, it belongs to you, the tandem.
The only way to travel.
Congratulations and
To the
good luck.
Needhams en français.
I don't know how
Best of luck.
No,
Thank you
so much, guys.
You're very welcome. It's been good fun being with you on this epic journey.
Well, that's it from today's fantastic moving day here in France, where the Needhams have come all the way from Cheshire.
It's been fantastic. Now, if you're about to move house or even chateau, then we have all the tips that you need to help your move run smoothly on our website. It's itv.com/movingday.
So from Sally and myself, all the gang here, and the removal men at the top.
Danny and Dave, it's goodbye.
Au revoir.